Hey, and welcome to another arena run. So, what do we have here? Let's just jump into it. Imperial Formation, we got Double Cross and Carapace. All pretty good in their own right. I think I'm gonna go with the monsters this time around. The Veil and the 3 charges, plus the boost by 3, it's... this is one of those leader abilities where in Arena I feel like the power level is almost equal to Shield Wall, though Shield Wall is still slightly better, but this one just can protect so well and keep giving a protection in case it's needed. So we're gonna pick this up and give it a try. Having said that, let's talk about our first pick. These aren't the greatest picks around. The siege support feels really good. The fact that it can give a unit Zeal, there is a few cards where you would want to see Zeal come on, and getting this early on, you know, we could then down the line more reliably pick cards that need to just sit and wait. But also with our leader ability, it's not as important to get Zeal or anything. The Terra Crew Plunderer is okay. Dealing 4 most of the time. There's gonna always be at least 1 or 2 boosted units on the board. It's kind of the nature of the game. But the siege support, I feel that Zeal just puts it slightly over the top. Vatier, man, with siege support Vatier I would love to take you, but I haven't had the greatest luck in terms of locks lately. I'm just thinking, like, this is a good card. This is hands down a great card, but if we can get Vatier to work, we would be incredibly happy. The problem with Vatier, it's a huge gamble, whereas the Syndicate evolving card is the easy pick, because we know we're always going to get value from it. It's a very tough decision. It's one of those decisions where you have to make, like, do I gamble on this? Because if you do gamble on it, you could get extremely lucky. You could get just an insane amount of points coming your way. But if this arena draft misses, oh, if we have a dead hand, Vatier is so bad. I think this is the better pick. Not 100% sure, but okay, this is also pretty good because it can synergize with Jacques here. It's Jacques, maybe. We will never run out of the. We can always use this to boost here, and it doesn't have to actually spawn. Having said that, the crossbowman is pretty nice. Comes on at 5, and if we grab any other soldiers down the line, we're going to be getting value. And obviously, we already have 1 soldier. That's basically a 6 if we get that to pop off. Ratassa. This is an annoying card to deal with as well. This is 6, this is 5, 6. I hate coming across these situations this early on where you have to like, we're really torn about a pick. Where you look at both of them and say, these are all pretty good in their own right. No matter which one we pick between the 2 of them, we won't feel sad. I guess the one where I could, like, the one where I could say, oh, which is the better card, or which one will be better for the thumbnail, right? Would I put this on the thumbnail or this one? That is not a reason to pick a card. I can't. Okay. It's difficult. I don't know why I'm finding such a hard time deciding between the two of them. They're both pretty good in their own right. The only difference is, yeah, this guy needs a lot of soldiers to really get some strong value. But with one soldier already in hand, he kind of is in the same power level as the cleric here. I'm gonna pick this up because it could. Oh, damn it! I'm just mad because this is really good. Because this could bait out removal. The whatever the other card was called, it's not a removal bait. Your opponent's never be like, I have to remove that now. So I feel that this is good. This is gonna, you put this down, you hit for 2, and then your opponent's be like, okay, I have to deal with this right now. Could get a lock, could get some kind of removal. Alright, obviously you don't have to play, but Philippa, Heimdall, and Letho, all 3 of these are really good. I have a little bit of a bias towards Letho. I think Letho is phenomenal just because whenever you can copy another great card, you're gonna feel pretty good. Like for instance here, if we grab Letho and we were able to get Gabor down and then copy Gabor, that's 10 points of resilience on the board. Having said that though, Heimdall is just an 8-point unit that is most likely going to be hitting for 4 or 5. So you're sitting here with 12-13 points in value. Philippa is great removal, especially in an early round, or if you're going second, you can nullify a TA play. So in both cases, just very each of these have really strong merit. Just really incredibly strong merit. The one I really want to pick is Letho. Just to be clear, this is the one that I'm drawn towards, but I do understand that at the same time, Letho's power level is not close to Heimdall. I think Heimdall is a lot more powerful than Letho just as a card. But because Letho can not only copy friendly units, but also copy enemy units, there is just a lot to be said. I'm torn. I'm genuinely torn. I'm gonna go with Letho here. I know that I really do know that Letho is not the best. I think Philippa is better than Letho because of where we stand right now with the draft. If Letho had come down here in the bottom third and we had, something we could say consistently we can get that, it would be a lot more powerful. Picking a Letho now would just see us hoping to get something really good, or hoping our opponent plays something really good, which in most cases will happen. Heimdall as well is just such a strong 3 cards to pick between. I'm not sure. I'm really torn here. I thought this was a hard choice. Then you throw me this curveball. Speaking of curveballs, Philip looks like she'd be amazing at baseball. I don't know. I really don't know here. I'm gonna go with Letho. The reason I'm picking up Letho there over the other two, one of the big reasons is because of our leader ability. The fact that we can transform him into something that we want and then protect him with leader. There's a lot of value to be had there, and I think just because of that, that's where he's gonna come in. Here, the Thrive unit's pretty good, but we'll just take Imperial Diplomacy because we could get something a little better there. Nature's Rebuke feels nice here for the 5 points of removal. Let's grab that. Is there any reason why we... Let me just see something. Is there any reason why we want to stay devoted? Whenever you play a Firestorm card, gain 1 coin. Don't have any Firestorm cards yet. The reason I'm wondering about that is because the Zeus double cross here is quite nice. Jermaine is also rather nice, a solid 9-point play. I also see that the Ludovicus here, I see the value in him. Those 6 coins can go straight into this leader, so he does come down at an 11-point. He's sort of an 11-point card if we get it to work, and if we... It's got that synergy. And with Letho, another piece of synergy, so... As odd as it is, and I don't... You know, if you've been watching Marinas for a while, you know that I value Syndicate as one of the lowest tier classes in Arena, just because of their reliance on coins and using those coins up, and sometimes if you aren't draft enough, you know, spenders or generators, you kind of end up with dead cards. I'm going to give it a try. I want to give it a try. Crow Mother feels like the best card here. If we get an alchemy card as well on top of that, Crow Mother's going to be insane. Knickers is definitely a huge consideration here, just because it thins the deck and brings 3 free points onto the board at some point. Plague Maiden also very decent, but the Crow Mother, you know, it generates points when it comes down, and then on top of that, if we do get 1 alchemy card, we will feel pretty good about it. Giant Fledgling, nothing to harmonize with just yet, just the 1 card, so not good enough. Panther for bleeding and damage, I find that to be okay. Invader's pretty decent, especially because we are devoted at the moment, so that in most cases can be a 7-point play. But having said that, we're still more than half the draft to go. The devotion tag might not stick around as we get down to the bottom half. There are just some really strong neutral cards. So if we get down here and we do stay devoted, then cards like this... Oh no, you don't need devotion. I'll stick with the... Oh, never mind. I'm gonna pick you because for some reason I thought that you would require devotion to stay alive, but you don't. I really like Siege Scenario. I really like Siege Scenario way too much. To a point where it's detrimental. It just doesn't do anything for me. Where you play this down and then I never get another Siege engine, and that's the end of that. This is pretty good. We do have a nature card, so this can come down for 7 points, but I think Oromancy is just the pick here. I wanted to try and keep Devotion going, but I can't. You cannot pass Oromancy. It's just way too good. What it allows you to do is so insane that I don't feel like Devotion's worth it. So, strongest card here. This is the card I want to pick, by the way. Hands down, I probably, out of the 3 here, the worst card. Because even the Professor is good. I almost had trouble saying Professor. Even the Professor is pretty good. Putting that bounty down, doing 3 damage. If we have coins, we also ignore armor, and those coins can obviously then be spent on our leader. Also now the Dire Hound. So I'm not too opposed to that. The Siege is the worst card, but I want to pick it so bad. So bad. I really want it. Can't have it. Give me the Oromancy. Let's go. More and more, you don't matter. Vivian is very tempting. Sienna is also very tempting. We don't have any deploy effects. You know, here's one. Here's another. Nothing too crazy at the moment. But because of our leader ability, Sienna does feel really, really good. Menno, useless. We do have one tactics card, but I don't want to really play Menno just to get Imperial Diplomacy, because I do feel like Vivienne is just a straight up better Guardian card here. We do have at least one target here. We have our second target here for Vienna. A little bit there, not here at all. And then, oh god, it's phenomenal. If we had Olgard and Sienna on two different picks, that would have been interesting. I don't know, Vivienne just feels, she feels a little weak right now, but we just need a lot more gold to help her out. Like if we had a Nickers. Menno feels just okay. Like if we never play Imperial Diplomacy, we're never sad, so getting a tutor for Imperial Diplomacy is like, you know, it becomes like one of those situations where if we don't have Menno and we don't have Imperial Diplomacy, we don't care. So that's why Menno feels a little weak there. Olgard is this great utility card, can offer some protection obviously to some of our other cards if we need it, but because of our leader charge as well, it makes him that little bit weaker. I'm going to take Vivienne here and hopefully we will get some value. Rico is interesting. That's always a 4. This is a 6. And you could be upwards of a 9. So Rico, I just feel, I have a feeling that it will get value from it. If our opponent plays anything that's worth 7 or more, I'll be happy that we took Rico. If not, then oh well, I made a mistake. 6, 6, 3. I'm gonna take the bomber. Just it's in the past it has helped us with some necker problems. Wild Hunt Bruiser here feels like the best. I'm not gonna pay 2 to move a unit. I can move for free. We did get a siege engine. And a section. We're going to pick up the movement. Movement is pretty decent. Reinforced Trebuchet is another siege engine. I'm hating this so much that we're picking up all the siege engines now. Now the siege engines are coming. Okay. We have one tactics card, so that can be worth something. Faultless Pride most times just comes down as a 7, but the Purify is definitely something I like, and I will pick it up here. Boost adjacent beast by 2, a little bit of synergy here with Crow Mother. Is that synergy worth it? No, but we do have an alchemy card. We don't have any druids, I believe. No, we don't. But it does offer us, it's gonna spawn 2 crows, and this is an 8-point play. Yeah, I'm gonna take the crow eye here because it is an 8-point play. Bedlam, I'd love to take this card, not worth it. It has anti-synergy if we have Rico in hand and then we play Bedlam and he changes up, he boosts Rico by 1. Then Rico changes power, it will be 1 lost value. I think Srias is obviously the best card there. The Raging Bear is feeling he's feeling like it's gonna be the pick here. Do you get Veil in your second form? No, you don't. I forget. So the boost by 2 doesn't feel that great. Raging Biff is just a, I guess, a 7-point slam. Not really good. Man, this is an insanely horrible pick. We'll take the bleeding. Oh, Yizagurn or Defender. And this is hands down one of the most annoying defenders in the game. It's just so frustrating to play with because you have to remove 2 of them, and it's very difficult to remove two units in one go. So I like this card a lot. I know that Yizagurn is obviously the big bad boy here we should pick up, but I really like bring down some defense for us, so we can protect reinforced trebuchet, we can protect our die mutated hound, we could even protect Gabor if we want to go up front. We could also protect Litho into whatever he turns into, and we do have some Litho synergy already. Protect the Uncrate Longship. There's just a lot of units here that could use some protection. Obviously protect Ludovicus. I'm sorry, Yizagurn. It wasn't meant to be today. Okay, the Priest. We do have armor here and there. A little armor here and everywhere. And the Alba Pikeman seems like a fitting end to the draft. Even though the Davian Royal Guard, I like this card, I really do. And it does synergize with the Dimuted Hound, it does synergize with the Uncrate Longship because we give it some protection there. We have a lot of good units here that we would want to just, offer some protection to. Plus, it is a proactive play. But we do have proactive plays. We got 1, we got 2, we got 3. We got a lot of proactive plays. We'll never have to worry about going first. I really do like the Rodovian Guard here, but I'm gonna pick up the Pikeman because it is an engine. And whenever we have an opportunity to bait out some removal, let's take it. Let's take it. Let's not hesitate. Okay, so that's the draft. I know that on some occasions in this draft I might have picked this up optimally. That is probably just a personal bias towards cards like Letho, the Azar. I honestly think that the Azar was better picked than Yizagurn. Yizagurn, it's a great point slamming card, but the protection we can get here could really take us a long way. If we end up, not doing too well, it's all on me. But I feel this. Oh, look at that! So I was saying shield wall, kind of on par. Let's find out. The game heard me. It knows. Okay, this is not that great of a hand. We'll drop the Imperial Diplomacy first. How many points are you? You're 9. I like that. I'm gonna keep that for now. You can also go Defender now. A little too early, friend, but you're here. We have to deal with you. Crow-Eye, yeah. Okay, now I'm a little sad that we dropped the Crow-Eye, but this is fine. Yeah, we'll start off with a pretty simple Crow Mother here. Then depending on what he plays, we will take it from there. Hey, maybe he decides to go really hard into this round, play down an old Spear Tipper Yizagurn, and we can just recode the crap out of it. With Gabo in our hand, I like that we don't have to commit to this round. We aren't going to look for to win here. We don't have to be like, yeah, we have to win this. We need last say. I think with Gabo in hand, it gives us a little bit more breathing room to at any point.
Follow me!
Yes, that's decent. We can just counter his play with our play here. That's whatever. I'm looking at this now and I'm thinking maybe Svalbard Priest on the back here like so. Doesn't feel too bad at the moment. The other play is the Raging Bear, but we can hold up on this for a bit. Just it's not required just yet. Maybe this should have been the first play. No, I'm okay with how I'm going. Yeah. Obviously can't deal with that at the moment.
Do
so
something. Stop mucking about.
yeah. Let's do this. I got it.
Do something. Stop mucking about.
I have the play. We're going to Svalbard Priest here, and then we can do the Raging Bear to take out the Crow for maximum value. And the next time an enemy receives a boost, destroy it and self. Okay.
Enough. Do something. Stop mucking about. Enough. Do something. Stop mucking about.
It's dude, you're really annoying. Like you need to calm this shit down. I don't know. This is a little tricky here for me now because obviously we can't TA. Any TA we do is just a dead card. The best way to TA, it doesn't matter because no matter what we TA, no matter what we would TA in this scenario, it would die. So we could, the Svalbard Priest should die then, right? But I can't see. The problem is I play Vivian first. She boosts. I need something
Enough.
to
Do something. Stop mucking about.
Jesus, man, like, calm down. I'm in a very awkward situation here. I don't want to give up the Purified just yet, but I feel like if we don't do something about this this black blood, we're gonna be in a little bit of a pickle. So we can do this, then the Svalbard Priest will die out, like so. Which is fine. We lose 2 points in value. It's a lot, but then what it does give us, it does give us the option now to finish the round off with a Vivian into the Crow Mother. We can boost up the Alba. Okay, he's gonna just.
Why won't inside human and outside go squishy?
Yeah, no, that was a great play for us. Here, Rico just comes down.
Information.
Pretty
It's all
easily.
that matters these days.
Okay, now we're very happy with where we are. That was a little bit of a puzzle to figure out what the best course of action would be. If our opponent does decide to push here, we do have still Vivian to top this off, so it is a 9 point. It gives 6 here. Yeah, so 9 point Vivian on top of that, which is pretty good for the first round, and then I'm looking for a pass. Alternatively, if he does push here and he can't catch up, 5 point play, huh? Okay, he's very close, but we're kind of countering him as well. And now this is a 10 point Vivian as well, so that's pretty decent.
We all have secrets of one kind or another.
Yeah, we're in a very good position here. If he now does obviously decide to push one more card, my final play is going to be Gabor, and then we're calling it. I'm not going past that, but he's not going to do that. Fine. Yo, Rico really worked out this round. Vivian also really worked out this round. I'm really happy with what they did. We still have plenty to come for the final rounds. You know, some really strong cards in deck, and I think that we are going to be sitting pretty. Very decent. All very decent. I think between all of us, the C support can go. Nature's Rebuke, I like it. I like it a lot, so I gotta keep it. You know, it's better than the reinforced trebuchet. It's worse than the cutthroat though, so that's something. We could also try really push him out here, but we do have the defender, we do have resilience, we do have the diametated hound. This is very weak. This is very weak. Okay, if we push, what do we need for the final round? We need Uromancy. We need okay, Uromancy, and then maybe Litho, Ludovicious. We have a lot of good options. A lot of bad options too. 1, 2, 3. The thing is, I want to play Gabor. That's where my mind is at now. If we can take 5 points in the next round, it'll be really great. But it's not. It's just I can't justify it. I can't justify a push right now. If you know, if we had the option to have passed the turn earlier on 5, you know, save Gabor would have been nice. But I just can't at the moment justify pushing just for the sake of Gabor. Like my entire push would be for Gabor's sake, nothing else. It's not to try and get value out of our opponent. It's not to try and bleed him down. It's just to see if I could then transfer 5 points on the next round. And when I think about it, the more I think about it, the more it's like I'd rather throw Gabor out here. Well, yeah, Gabor. I'd rather get Gabor out of there instead of trying to make that work. So yeah, so we got a lot of the good things we need. We got everything we need here. We can play it however we want. We will start off with a defender. Ludovicus is gonna be great for us if we get it to pop off, and especially with Litho. Alternatively, if we really feel like we're in a pinch, we can also...
I do what I must.
We can also...
Soon you shall transform and receive the gift of life.
Yeah, if we feel like a pinch, we can also take up Swears if we really need to, but it's gonna be between Swears and Ludovicious. We have plenty of time on our side to make all of this work. Man, this defender is one of the most annoying defenders in the game. Like, you can't treason, you can't like Tavern Brawl. A lot of cards just do not work here, and it can just be so frustrating for the opponent trying to deal with it.
Calling me a coward?
That's fine. You have to, you have to keep sinking that leader into something that doesn't really work. We'll just start off with. Yeah, I think we'll start off with the Hound here. The sooner we get this to go off, the better. He has to still deal with the other Scarab, and by that time we'll have not only one diamond Hound on the board, we'll have 2. And if he does deal with this, we can also then start splitting up the rows. We don't have to commit to the range row only. Not that it's a big deal in Arena, but it can still be helpful. Just 1 second, so you take this call. And I'm just gonna mute myself for a bit, and I'll be back in a jiffy.
I'll fix it. Just don't know how yet.
Alright, sorry about that, just needed to take that call. Alright, do we want to let him give something armor? I don't mind too much. We can obviously just nature rebukes that, but he's got shield wall. The armor is like, it's trivial, you know what I mean? When you're sitting there with a shield wall,
I promise.
with a shield wall in place already, if you're giving your units protection, you know, to give them more armor, I feel like it doesn't matter. Whatever he wants to protect, he can protect. Just like us, whatever we want to protect, we can protect. So armor doesn't feel as important. He doesn't even need the shield. His cards just come with shield. See? Yeah. Here, now we can nature rebuke that. Though once again, I'm not too fond of grabbing, of wasting removal on that. So, what we can do now is we can play Ludovicus here, just so that it's a third threat on the board. I feel pretty good about this now. Let's give him way too many problems to answer. You know, this is like...
Next, a mysterious artifact from beneath the sands of a fear.
This is like that scenario where, you know, when one thing goes wrong, too many things go wrong. And at the moment we have... Oh, snap. I was just talking about Tavern Brawl. And there it is! 8 new. Yay, 1 armor. Well done. It doesn't matter too much. We're gonna get the coins. We're gonna reactivate that anyway, so I don't mind that too much. Yeah, I'm gonna just play the soldier out now. The reason I find the soldier is pretty good here is simply due to the fact that at the moment we could Imperial Diplomacy into another soldier, so this could be worth 1 more point before Imperial Diplomacy. Obviously that one ping that's gonna go flying out. Heat wave. Jeez. Cha 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 cha.
Hail Kerzer!
I guess. Now we're in a little bit of a pickle. So you need 4. You can't generate 4. That heat wave really hurt. Oh, we can generate 4. It's gonna just be a matter of, do I want to let you boost, or do I just take the 6 outright? And the answer is we're gonna take the 6 outright.
We've no need for your forges.
Still, not a threat. I'm gonna drop this now. If it hits
will avenge us, Dwan.
nothing, then it hits nothing. Very frustrating. Gosh, that could have been better. That should have been better. You know what? This is a learning process, to be honest. Here's what I've learned from this game. If we lose here, I don't mind at all. If we lose here, it's all on us. But the learning process that, you know what I'm gonna walk away from this. What I'll walk away with from this game is I should have put Veil on the Diamantated Hounds so that they can't be targeted. I think I left them exposed as, you know, and looking at my hand, I had an opportunity to plan better going forward, and unfortunately I didn't take into consideration the what and where our leader charge is gonna go. So having said that,
Humanity will perish while the few survivors will be like animals.
yeah, this is fine. We lost, understandably, but that's all on me. At the end of the day, I didn't plan this round accordingly. The strategy that I went into going round 3 was incorrect, and I could have done a lot better. I do think that we do have the capability of winning the game. Even with that heat wave, it wasn't too much of a bother. It was on me. If I had veiled up the Diameter Hounds and prevented it from getting tavern brawled, we would have won. So a learning process. I made a mistake, but we'll take this lesson into the next game and do better. Alright, let's jump in.
Yep. For Scoia'tale's glory!
Alright. You go on crate for Scoia'tale's glory. Okay. I think the crow I can go. I like keeping the Gabon for this turn. I also like keeping the Rico here. The Svalbard Priest, not the best card, but it's just okay enough that I do feel like it's great. And then the good Duck is pretty decent. So the Dolbathana Bahapam has to go. Great! Alright, this is perfect. I think this is a very strong round one hand. It's gonna give us...
Abandon your false gods!
It's gonna give us pushing options as well as just a way to play out a lot of the stuff that we just don't want. For instance, you know, like the Wild Hunt Bruiser, not the strongest card in our deck, so we can just play that out carelessly for the most part. Reinforced Trebuchet, sort of the same thing, a little bit of a synergy there too, so that's quite nice. Spears, I would not mind committing to this round if it came to it, and the Svalbard Priest is also another card. I don't mind committing to this round
Let us sing the
if
song
it's
of steel.
necessary. Here, we will now very simply just move that out the way. It is very interesting that he does value this quite a bit. I would suspect that he has a few elves in hand. Oh, he's got Rico!
Your wits. Always keep your wits.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. It's so funny that how that just works out. It's fantastic, man. Like, just Rico, I'm out. Okay, now we're actually in such a great position. We have so many options that we can take it, you know, really slow or pretty fast, depending on what we choose to do. Okay, so the C does come down, so we got one beater charge out of him. Very good. All this means now is that I'm going to... Okay, so this is also... I mean, he's lost so much value there. It's insane. I think now it's a good Gabor turn. So either he decides to pass here, or... Okay. I played that a little too fast, a little zealous, and obviously 100% of the time Gabor is not supposed to go there, but I kind of just like playing it.
Battles are won or lost by the commanders, not by sorceresses.
Perfect. If he wants to commit another card to this round, then he can commit another card to this round. But also, the correct play there was to put the Sabrina in front of the Svalbard Priest to take to do that section of damage. I'm sorry that my phone just went off there. I know that sometimes, you know, it goes off and then you might think on your end like, oh, is that my phone? No, it's mine. Sorry about that. Yeah, so the correct play there for him was to put the Sabrina in front of the Svalbard Priest for maximum damage. Not sure why he didn't do that, but I guess we're lucky. Okay, Uromancy is in hand, fantastic. So now, if he does decide to push both leader charges.
Stand and fight.
It's very careless of him. I do want to use an Uromancy here. I think a Crow Mother Uromancy doesn't feel that bad. I like that quite a bit. So let's grab the Crow Mother now.
Plunge all into
to lurk with a
It does put us
shrill
ahead.
cry.
He's got no more rain, and his rain here is only worth 4 points. It's kind of sad. That's not gonna work.
Tomorrow we suffer home.
But I'll take it.
Men are best kept on a short lead.
Maybe we can make something out of it. Maybe we can do. We'll do the Alba next, and if we get super lucky, we can have Alba just
Best give up now.
twice that front row. So yeah, we've won this. This is how round 1 should go. I can't remember the last time I lost a round 1. It's fine. It doesn't impact us too much. We're sitting so
Next,
pretty that we
head
can
up
even
to-
do this. And is anything going to be taking damage? Is there any way we can create damage? Not that I see. This doesn't seem too bad. Whatever we discard,
You gotta
nice.
pay. Can't let you through elseways.
Whatever we discard, we can just pretend it's the bottom of our deck and we don't have it in the first place. Batteries filter, huh? Well, okay. Maybe he's got a Damien. Ah! Which one? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Damien here stubbed his toe. This one. Yeah. That's fine. Like, wow. Oh man, when you're right, you know? When you're right. It's fine, like all of these leader charges and he's still on par with us. It's I can actually do a slow play here and tribute. So if we do this, he gets 4 points, plus the one from here is 5. So he will get an out. I don't want to give him an out.
The beast shall be born, and the blood of innocence shall flow.
I don't want to give him an out here. He committed to this round, he will have to pay the price. And the price is you're going a card down. Even if it now means we have to use our leader charges here. Aw, Damien. You tried, buddy, you tried. Not meant to be today. It was such a blatant play. Like, you knew as soon as you saw that, you just know. Here I got the Romancy, we got Vivian as well, so we got a pretty good hand. I'm gonna keep the Crow Eye. Okay, what am I gonna bring out here? We could do Defender, or we could do Mutated Hound. But ultimately, let's start with...
A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Let's start with Ludovicious here. He can just get those coins going. Not that we really need them, but at least if we have them, we know that our Mutated Hound will be...
Are we truly worth your time and effort?
Just a very slow play here, so we can
Lovely
just...
smile you've got.
Same.
Fancy another.
Like, I don't even think I'm gonna have to... Like, what I wanted to do here is I wanted to do Uromancy and bring out the Dire Hound, but considering where we are at the moment, it doesn't matter. It honestly doesn't matter. We're so...
Yalmar on crates coming for ya!
It's a big play. It's a very big play. Let me just see. You're a 9. I'm just trying to see what else can synergize with Vivian here just to make her better. Because he did that, I think the Dire Mutated Hound here is fine. Oh no, we're gonna be so good. We don't even have to worry about Vivian getting value. I just forgot about that. So, yeah, let's do this. Because of the Crow Eye Rhizome, Vivian is 100% value. So.
Target
Assassination.
acquired.
Eyes are my eyes.
Yeah. Fine. So there we go. Easy victory. I think this was a little bit smoother than the last one. And got another victory. Did not now we can move on to 2. 1 loss, 1 win. I don't remember the last time I lost in the first game, but yeah, pretty easy victory. I think that was that's how I expect most game ones to go, especially when we have a deck like this. And it's been kind of crazy that in the last, I think, 3 drafts now, we've had sort of the 13, 14 gold composition going on. Like, it's been like this. I haven't gotten 20 golds now in a few arena runs, or at least the ones I recorded. I sometimes do play on my phone, you know, when I'm out as practice, but this has been it. This has been like our composition for a while now, and it's I like this kind of. It feels balanced. It actually does feel like you, if you could maximum draw 15 golds in an arena, it would kind of be balanced. Having said that, I would love to have a 20 gold arena. Like, I'm not gonna even. I'm not even gonna lie about that. I like this hand so much. We can get rid of this because we got Uromancy here. We have a very strong start if we really want to start with the Raging Bear, or we can start with the Uncreated Longship. Depending what we start with, I mean the Cutthroat, and yeah. So we could go Uncreated Longship, but that's gonna cause removal to come out like that, right? So let's play the 7 points to start with. It's you know, it's the same as that Nilfgaard 7-point start. Rico!
You want it done right, you do it yourself.
Now we can do the Longship. I don't feel like a TA is necessary here, but I'm going to not commit it just in case. I'm still scared of toll removal. You know, you can't play around anything in this game, unfortunately, and okay.
Very corpses? Nay, feed our foes to the crabs while they still live.
This is honestly, that's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, still very fearful of toll removal, but the protection on the reinforced trebuchet is worth a little bit more because the armor takes 1 hit there. So yes, he might potentially sweep us for the steal.
Come on, stalkers, we ride.
I don't think so, buddy.
Up to it, knaves.
That's mine. No, that's mine. That's mine. Bring it back. Bring it back. Sing. Sorry, I'm so bad at singing. I should never do that. Okay.
Snitches get stitches.
We're an even, and I'm gonna not drop Gabor here. Our opponent has to make a decision. If he does fall behind here, we are getting 2 points a turn still. So you know, if he doesn't make it with this card, we're okay. We're really okay. We're more than okay. We might even have to. We might even force our opponent to push into round 2.
Wanna flip a my axe?
Didn't make it. He did not make it. So now the decision comes down to: do we keep going here, or do we pass? I am very happy with the pass here. I'm genuinely feeling good. If he wants to take this round now, it's fine. We are a card ahead. At the same time, we are getting 2 points of value per turn.
We've met. I don't recall.
Oh, okay, he just gets it, but we have now that card, so we are almost guaranteed to have last say, and I would love for him to push us here a little bit, just because we have the Crow Mother and that, we do need to get this out in case we draw our... in case we draw Crow Eyes. Also, she is a druid, so even if we don't get this out, you get additional value just from having in hand. I'm gonna just leave it at that for now. I have this thought. That maybe if we get super lucky, and I am basing a lot of this on just no, hell no, get out. If we get super lucky, we might be able to Crow Mother. Okay, I want to start with a defender, right? We have a lot of good options, but the defender here seems like the best option because we do have Letho and we do have that. So there's a lot we're gonna be doing in this round.
The Grand Plan will stand no weaklings. I see no role in it for you.
There's just a lot that we have to do this round. So this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna Crow Mother. I'm gonna put the Svalbard Priest behind the Crow Mother. Try get the Svalbard to kill the Crow Mother off, and then we can Crow's Eye the Crow Mother back. Unfortunately, we do also have to, in the process, deal with some things along the way, and which we will do. It's just a lot of engines, a lot of things to do here. Some of the cards are gonna be slowed down, obviously, but
I once lopped off 3 heads with 1 blow.
okay, I want to get this down first. That's just pure value. It just starts, it just gets going, so I feel like we need to get that down first. It's gonna get more value than the plan from the Crow Mother and the Svalbard Priest. On top of that, obviously I can also just Svalbard Priest this first and then Crow Mother there, pushing our roll limit quite a bit, that's fine. I'm also thinking maybe Letho next.
I knew it! I always knew it!
The shadow spews out like the sun.
We need him out, we need him out, we need her out. Everything else stays for the end of the game. The Crow Mother plan needs to come out next turn, definitely. So we can afford to Letho up first, right?
Goddamn fools.
We can go Letho first, Crow Mother, Svalbard Priest, and then on our last card, if it's Crow Eye, which there's no
Are
reason
you
why.
cold, human insect? It won't be long now.
A little bit frustrating, but completely fine. I'm gonna play this up here because the bottom row is getting a little stacked. At the same time, do we really care? No. I did think about putting Veil onto the Diamond Hunt here just to prevent it from getting hit, but this is gonna suck. If he gets one of the Diamond Hunts, we are screwed. We can't stop it. And he stopped ours in his tracks. Okay, he gets Vivian. Vivian is fine. His Vivian's not gonna get the same value as ours.
Of one kind or another.
Accept our sacrifice!
Okay, so the plan is working. That goes down to 3, 2, 1.
me? Or need I kill you again?
I might have messed this up just a little bit. Wow, so much value. So much Gaunter value. Here I could do this. No, it's not worth it. I can do this.
There is no escape value.
I could just move that out the way. And the fact that this is getting value, I'm not too concerned about that. So now here's a very interesting line of play. We can make this a 9, we can make this a 10.
Watch yourselves, you'll never be safe.
So we make this a 10, right?
Yes?
It's so stupid. And then I'll put the last charge on here. Is he gonna get 10 coins? Damien Daniel coming down as the second last card. Let's see how much value that gets, because I'm not 100% sure. That is a lot of value you can still get out of that leader charge. So let's see where this ends up. Obviously, oh
Let's get this over with.
no!
One man's battlefield is another man's ripe patch for harvest.
I promise you guys, I don't suck at this game. I swear, I swear I don't suck. It worked out so well, to be honest, right to the end there. Would anything have made a difference in that deck? Yes, my play. Once again, I don't know why I'm messing up so bad. I'm not trying to, but it's like, once again, that frost stopped so much of our momentum that I think if we were able to push through that frost, and I used my leader charges just to push through that frost, we would have won the game. I should have done better. I don't know why I was scared. Why I'm a little fearful of using the charges sparingly while you see it, and then it gets to the end of the game there, and what do we have? We don't have much, because damn, 2 losses, 1 win. Let's wrap this whole thing up in one video, huh? Anyway, I'm actually gonna call it here. This has been quite a lengthy one. Look, I promise, if the next video ends up being a loss in one of those 15-minute videos, I will put another arena run after that. I do have time to do, luckily. So, all right. So till tomorrow. Peace out. Have fun.